3, 2, let's go.
Damn, that's what we have them like. Ooh, calm down. My mama's in the next room. Hey, you screaming on this punch shit. What we have them like. Or what they have them like. Or what I got you like. Listen. Dick had a light. Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. Ooh, dick had a light. Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. And I'm like, she been getting the sex for free. Think I'm ready to charge. Giving all this love like I'm Bunny the Barge. You know how that shit start. You want a massage. Break out the lotion, end up in a menage. Nah, it ain't fair. I'm just playing my cards. It's a gift and a curse when it come to the broads. I'm so boss, overlooking the flaws. Just saying working for love, and she dropping the drawers. She like,
don't tease me.
Sweetie, be easy. You never believe the fat meat so greasy. No lube with it, I ain't a noob with it. Squirt in my face, she got the nerve to say,
you did it.
yeah, could've swore you was cool with it. Old dog, new tricks, I'm taking her back to school with it. Then I slip in the finger to tease till the sound like I'm stirring macaroni. Dick had a light. Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. Ooh, dick had a light. Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. And I'm
it's
like,
Arrow. She likes my spill tactics. She wasn't an actress. Looking for me in the daylight with a flashlight. That's right. I shoved it in so far. She was making love to my boss. Claiming rappers was below par and I was a new old tiger. I guess she likes my wood. I'm like, good. She's my darling Nikki, but things got tricky. She's picky. Only wanting me for a quickie. And every other rapper that gives a beef injection. The fact that I'm nice was my chief protection. And plus I shove it in deeper. Had her EQ, making love to her speakers. Freaked her. She be screaming like Janet when Mike died. But like Prince said, the beautiful ones, they hurt you every time. And she's so defined. Common used to love her while I stab it from behind.
Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. Ooh, dick had a light. Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. Yeah. And I'm like,
I had her. She fuck with Watts, cause I'ma give her a different feel. Baby face, fucked her in the car, she got whip appeal. Shorty made it clear, told me take her from the rear. Said the fantasy was to fuck a real nigga with a beard. I ain't never seen my pipe cleaner, call it Drano. Take a shot in the eye, turn it red, and I call it Kano. Threw her feet by her head, gotta listen to her ankles. Flexible little freak, let me get it from every angle. Hey yo, she ain't a lazy hoe, baby train to go and can handle your balls. She the Michael Jordan of fellatio, can take it any way you know. For every nut I busted, there was a 3-to-1 ratio. I swear this shit is crazy, yo. I call my suture stroker, all I wanted to do was poke her. Knew I turned that broad from a squirter into a super soaker. I blew it out when the next stop. Truck her without a rest stop on her side. She can sleep in the wet spot.
tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. Ooh, dick had a light. Tongue had a light. Lips had a light. Fingers had a light. And I'm like, and there it is.
The love, the sex, the joy, the repentance.
If he ain't shoot it, it ain't popping.
What up, though, my G's? Y'all should know what it is. It is BKA Watts, one half of the Blerds and Clips Podcast, right here on the Pro 3 ENT Network. Yes, man, I'm back again. We back again. Another flawless, repetitious intro per usual with a 5-5 beat in the background. And we just opened up the show with the brand new visual for a not so brand new record. What the bitch say on Instagram? New to y'all, old to me. on the captions.
Generally speaking, that's the way it always is.
Yeah, so yes, I am Watts, as always, sitting here with my partner in crime.
Oh, hi there. It's the award-winning Vigatron.
And we back at y'all again with another installment of this here Blerds and Clips Podcast. Y'all should know what that is. Our TV, movie, video game, or whatever the hell else we feel like talking about podcast, because it's our goddamn show. There's plenty to talk about today, and we're gonna go ahead and tap into some of these here topics. If you liked the video, you know, go on over to Vigatron.com and go get some of that 5-5 music from the, most creative motherfucker I've ever done goddamn music with. And, hey, I say things. So, bruh, what it been, a week now?
Yeah, it's been a week and a couple of days.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it appears that the people is fucking with us.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, Had a Like by Vigatron.
Yeah.
Horror Stories.
Yeah.
Featuring Arrogant and this nigga that you don't need to know his name half the time.
Yeah.
So he says.
You already know what it is in these streets. Produced by our homie Burner.
Yeah. Shot by our homie and third blurter.
Yep. The third
Mark
blurred.
Moore.
The third blurred.
Third blurred.
That's hard. That's actually hard.
Even though he's never been on the new incarnation of the show. Especially since we fired
See, brother,
his ass.
you almost began to say incarceration.
Because I'm already a prisoner in my own mind. Brother.
In Black History Month.
Yeah, you know what it is.
No, absolutely. So listen, man, we're going to go ahead and get into some of this shit. Listen, if you're watching us live on Twitch, we appreciate you as always. If you're watching us live in general, we appreciate y'all. But we want y'all to watch us over on Twitch and support the channel. You can. Listen, hold on. Let me just tell y'all like this. It is not an all video game platform, my G's. Come on over here and tap in with us on Twitch. Watch, and you can follow for the free, and you can even help us out and keep the lights on around this thing by subscribing to the goddamn channel, twitch.tv/BKA Watts. Otherwise, you can catch us on the Pro 3 ENT YouTube channel when we out here live. Facebook is being a hoe today, so we ain't even gonna worry about it.
Yeah, so no Facebook, but I put links up in Facebook to either the YouTube or the Twitch. So
yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? We are per usual out here in these streets.
But at the same time, I guess if you're already hearing this, you're already watching this on YouTube or Twitch. So yeah.
You know what? You have a point. You have a point. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to click. You know what I'm saying? You had to click on the goddamn link if you saw it on the Book of Faces. All right. Listen, I'm excited. We back. We in this hole. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired. I keep it funky with you. I am very tired, actually. All-Star Weekend is here in Cleveland. If you're not hip, it's happening. You know what I'm saying? This shit happens.
Is it? I couldn't tell based on my news feeds.
I know, right? Literally everything happening in the city right now is All-Star Game related and fucking blah, blah, blah.
I swear to God, nothing shows how yokelish this city is until something major comes to this motherfucker.
Oh, so hold on a second here. We've got Peace trying to figure this whole joint out. X2R podcast. Trying to figure what out.
Yeah, please. Let us know.
Let us know so we can help you. I try to make things as easy as possible here. Shout out to Everything and Then Some podcast here in the chat. Shout out to Mel one time. How you feeling? Look, always showing love. Everybody in the chat, man, listen. The reason that it is great for y'all to tap in live with us is because you can drop in your comments, you can interact with us, give us your thoughts on the topics as we roll through them. That's cool. This is your opportunity. You don't get to do this if you listen to the pre-recorded. You get to do this when we live. And we are usually live on Saturdays, but All-Star Weekend had players busy, dog. Can't even lie to you.
Player busy.
Player.
Player. Nigga, I ain't even cut my hair. I ain't left the house.
Listen,
Him.
I didn't want to leave the house. You know me. I don't really like. You know I don't like leaving the house, bro.
Yeah, but you so popular, people pay you to do so.
Niggas know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Pay the fee. Cut the check. All right. So we got a couple of things that we're going to go ahead and cover. Vig, where do you want to start?
Well, since we have abbreviated time, because niggas be busy doing other shit.
I know, right?
So, you know what? Let's go ahead and just get to the general task at hand. And yeah, favorite basketball movies. Most coolest shit we can talk about. Black History.
You're right. No bullshit. I low-key wanted to fuck it. I low-key wanted to do the promo spinning the basketball on my finger.
Man,
because it's one of the most random fucking things that I know how to do.
I used to be able to do it for a few seconds or whatever, but
oh no, I could walk down the street legitimately just spinning the ball.
Oh no shit, talented motherfucker.
But I'm
sorry,
but I'm
multi-talented motherfucker. No shit.
But okay,
you can do that. Oh, I'm so shocked.
But bruh, I'm not that great at basketball though. That's the fucked up part about it is I can do some very cool basketball related shit, but I'm not that great at basketball.
No, I can understand that. That's a little bit too. You're too much of a nerd for that.
I think so.
See, you'd be the nigga that be juggling and then spinning all of the multi balls and plates and shit. See, that's more akin to magic and all that other shit.
You're right. That's more in my wheelhouse. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
The type of miscellaneous ass shit that a nigga like me would know how to do. Man, listen, that's fucking ridiculous. All right, favorite basketball movies.
See,
I'm trying to figure out which order I want to rifle them off. But you know what though? Like on the strength, I'm gonna start off with Coach Carter.
Okay.
Because I tied that knot. I don't know why. Of all the shit in that whole movie, when them niggas was showboating and the nigga Samuel L. Jackson tied his motherfucking shoe and made a spectacle out of that shit, that makes me laugh so fucking hard. Nigga, I did that. I tied that knot. That makes me laugh so fucking hard. It's overall a good fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I felt like that was Samuel L. Jackson doing his Morgan Freeman Lean on Me.
I guess. I mean, I never saw it. So
really?
Nah. Nigga, don't act like that's one of those like, oh my God, you gotta see Coach Carter kind of movies.
But I felt like everybody fucked with Coach Carter.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't have, but that ain't the type of shit that I would want to see it at the theater.
No, I just missed one of the best lines in the movie.
And just basically, well, I guess I'll look forward to it if I ever decide to watch it. But it wasn't like one of those things of like, oh yeah.
Oh no, baby. What just happened?
Yeah, that was fucking weird. Okay, well, at least it came back.
Yeah, but like instantly, but that was just strange.
Yeah. Strange. And I don't like it. I don't like it.
Strange.
Yeah, so I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with it, but I mean, no, I've never seen it. So fuck it.
Okay. Well, listen, that's definitely an immediate top pick for me. You know what I'm saying? You got Samuel L. Jackson. At the time that shit came out, you know what I'm saying, it was relatable dealing with seeing the teenagers, you know what I'm saying, for that point in my life. It was like in their little struggles and what they was going through. And the fact that that was definitely around a point in time where not just that, but then I also started to kind of seek out more of those, the boats joints, you know what I'm saying, based on a true story ass movies, and like learning about real like interesting people's lives and shit in dope movies like docu type joints or biopic type joints, should I say?
Got you. Well, yeah. I guess my ultimate goal is to not speak on shit that you're probably going to say, so I'm just going to hopefully keep this diverse enough that you don't say one of these.
Okay.
Well, even though you may be thinking them, but I'm just thinking that since you're free.
My fault.
Yeah, you muted me, nigga.
My bad.
So I figured while you're freestyling, because obviously you didn't do the homework.
Of course not.
I did. I just did it yesterday. Just trying to. I was like, oh shit, I didn't do it.
No, I don't know why the list came so easy when we said. So hold on, wait. So
it does. But
full disclosure. We were going to do something similar last week for Super Bowl, but there was an issue with my computer, which fortunately got fixed for free. So cool. But we were going to do because of the Super Bowl, which is last week. We was going to do football movies on the episode, and it was like, all right, top football movies. I got to rifling them bitches off so fast and smooth. It was like simple, but basketball joints, it took a little more thinking. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, yes and no. Like I said, I have them. My thing is that firing off the top of your head is only good if this is a quiz show.
True,
but you're gonna miss something. You're like, oh yeah, I really meant to mention this kind of thing. So I guess if I'm just gonna start off, I'm gonna go with something that may be kind of obvious, and maybe you would or would not bring it up. But I'm just gonna give a shout out to Spike Lee, and I'm gonna go with He Got Game.
Oh, I thought you was about. I don't know why I thought you was about to say Space Jam.
Hell the fuck no.
No, you said obvious, and I was like, oh, okay.
No. Because I'm thinking straight up in the idea of saying that if it's something that's definitively a basketball movie, this is probably one of my few on the list that's real basketball movie, since that's mostly what it focused on. But yeah, He Got Game, because I mean, nigga, you can't beat. Well, Denzel you can't beat, but then definitely when Denzel is in a Spike Lee movie, that's a Spike Lee movie to always take note of if Denzel's in the bitch.
This much is true. Who was he supposed to be?
What do you mean?
I'm saying like because I felt like they made him look very much like Dr. J.
I guess in a way, maybe that's kind of what it did represent, is like he was representing old school.
Yeah, just like the old school. Yeah,
Ray Allen
sure.
representing like newer shit. So yeah, I guess you could say that. But I mean, yeah, the fact that, you know, Denzel convincingly doing what Denzel does and actually showing he has some hoop skills, and again, playing that type of motherfucker where you totally believe him, where it's like, you can see Denzel act and be like, hey man, this is a nice guy, a great father, blah, 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 great husband, all this shit. And then he could play a complete piece of shit that's trying not to be a piece of shit in the moment. And you really feel like, yeah, this nigga may just chop me in the throat like he did old boy. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I fuck with Denzel. But yeah, He Got Game. I'm gonna say that's one of Spike Lee's better movies, and definitely will find as Rosario Dawson and they're showing her titties.
Hello. And
right. Yeah, both.
It's a both of them. Yeah. AKA Brian, what up? First time in the chat, man. Appreciate you tapping in with the show one time. Make sure you give us a follow. And hey, listen, if you really feel so inclined, give us a subscribe. If you got Amazon Prime, go ahead and hit that thing one time and subscribe, because it don't cost you nothing, my G. And that goes to everybody. Tap in with us right here. Okay.
Tap in. Tap.
Tap, 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 tap.
Tappa.
Colin Kaepernick. All right, so I'm gonna go. See, it's a couple places that I want to go to, and I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go there. Semi-pro.
That was the first one I had listed.
That's why you my nigga.
But again, I wasn't going to say semi-pro amongst us, because I probably figured that was a good chance you were going to bring that up.
Okay, cool.
I'm trying to name off shit that I don't think you're going to name off.
Okay. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, semi-pro for sure. We definitely got to cover that. You know what I'm saying? The boy Will Ferrell, when he hitting.
Well, yeah.
And that for me is a joint, dog. Because when I tell you, I think. Now this was before the age of streaming in the way that we are now. But bruh, if that shit was on Spotify at the time and I had it, bruh, I love it, nigga. Oh my God, nigga. I've had to listen to that shit at least 10,000 times, nigga. That shit's so funny, bruh. Like, just when you got it's like it's very much like Sherman Showcase. When you got some good funny shit, when you got good comedy, that's one thing. But when you can fucking put dope comedic music into it as well,
Right.
that's the thing. that elevate that shit up exponentially and keep it in your all-time list type shit, because I fucking love that record, bruh. Like, it was so dope to have Andre 3000.
Right.
That's lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the thought of the first time a nigga dunked. Nigga, like, that shit, there's so many elements to that shit.
Right.
That just make that shit fantastic, bro.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's like what's weird about it to me is like, yeah, I definitely like it a lot. I probably have it on at some point multiple times a year, but it's not even one of the movies that I actually love from him. I just kind of like it a lot because it's so in the middle where I don't really have any, like, I guess it's feel good shit. I don't know. It's like comfort food or some bullshit.
I feel you.
If want to say it like that. So I mean, yeah, like I said, I watch it enough. I mean, there are some parts. I mean, just aside from that nigga punting them nachos and the bear getting loose and shit like that. But yeah, Love Me Sexy is definitely
It's great.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic. Semi-pro. If you're not hip, get hip. How would you not be hip at this point? But if you haven't seen it, go check that joint out and learn yourself about Jackie Moon.
Right.
Because that's the nigga, bro.
And what's weird about it, like, people don't know if you haven't seen it, like, it's not really like it's based on a true story per se, but there are real story elements in it, basically showing about how the ABA fizzled out and the NBA took over. So it's about the Flint, Michigan tropics and them trying to be one of the teams to be absolved into the NBA before it became what it was. So period piece movie, some silly shit, and never call somebody a jive turkey.
Oh yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
No, he calls you a cocksucker.
Like, bro, like that's a funny ass commentary, because I always talk about that shit when I talk about old school hip hop, and how like whoever went first in the rap battle automatically won, because whoever got to call the other one a sucker MC first was instantly the victor. Nigga, like, when you call a nigga a sucker MC in your verse, nigga, it ain't no coming back from that. Nigga. Like, what you gonna say? You gonna call him a sucker MC back? Nah, too late, nigga. Whoever go first won automatically.
Wow. So semi in that same vein, this is where I get into that point of kind of cheating, but not really.
Okay.
This isn't a cheat, but I only pick this because every time I pick a whenever I create a completely fictional draft, an NBA draft or a basketball draft, this is always my first round pick. First motherfucker. So my next movie is Teen Wolf.
Okay.
Right.
No. That read.
Because Scott Howard is the wolf playing basketball. That's my number one shit that I always go with. So, yeah, Teen Wolf, being that a good portion of that was him dealing with the fact that he now was learning that he was a werewolf and having to try to get to the basketball championships for high school with all the motherfuckers that were not high school students that, how they usually do, motherfuckers in their 20s playing high schoolers. But Michael J. Fox,
that's so fucking frustrating.
And that was a dope ass period for Michael J. Fox, because he had that drop and Back to the Future drop in the same year. That's what made that nigga the nigga, on top of the fact that he was on a big sitcom all at the same time. So yeah, that nigga was sleepy as fuck getting all that shit done. And that's real, because if you've never heard the stories about him doing Back to the Future, part of the deal that he had with them is the fact that since he was doing Family Ties, he really had to work it out where he could film for Back to the Future at the same time while doing Family Ties. And a lot of times he would come and have to sleep on set just to be ready to, get up in the morning to shoot for Back to the Future and all that shit. So, but yeah, that nigga had a lot going on in 85. So
that was the dude at that point, for real.
Yeah, but that nigga playing basketball as the wolf is some of the funniest shit ever, where you could tell it's a nigga in a wolf suit.
Oh, for sure. Nigga, that's easily the best part. The fact that, like, did they ever say who it was?
Nah.
Or do we know? Oh, I'm about to say nigga, because it was clearly a nigga
Right.
in the suit. Breaking niggas' ankles, nigga. It was like And1 before the mixtapes. Like, nigga, it was amazing. Nigga was cooking them niggas with a wolf suit on, bro. Michael J. Fox did not have the maneuvers like that, nigga. He just didn't, bro. But did not matter. That shit was great. That shit is fantastic. I agree completely. All right. Hoosiers. I'm just
I've never seen it, but I remember it used to be a bit. Nah, I don't be so much on watching the based on the true story shit. Like, I'm not always watching that per se.
I feel you. No. I was talking shit, but like Hoosiers was one of the first basketball movies I remember seeing, though. Genuinely, I'm not putting it on my list for real, but it's one of the first basketball movies I ever saw because one day in like. Nigga, I had to be like fucking 4th grade or some shit like that. And they was like, the teacher clearly did not feel like putting up with our shit that day. And that nigga wheeled in the cart with the TV strapped to that bitch and was like, movie day. Hoosiers, nigga. Like, I'm like, is that Gene Hackman? Nigga, like just Hoosiers, nigga. But no, so my next one for real. And I mean, I would be sure you probably got it on your list too, but it's really genuinely my shit though. White Man Can't Jump.
Yeah, I got it there, but I knew you were going to say it, so that's why I was like,
I appreciate you because you know I'm out here looking for the White Man Can't Jump Funko Pops. I fucking can't wait until because they literally come out in like a week. Nigga, I'm copping instantly. Nigga, I need them both. You know what I'm saying? That was the beginning of Woody Can Do No Wrong. Pause. in my mind, you know what I'm saying? That is the fucking nigga. That was my first experience with Rosie Perez. Lord Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Damn, that was your first experience.
That was my first experience with Rosie Perez.
Shame.
As a kid, you gotta remember, that was the so for me that was what year was that?
92.
92, right? 92. So nigga, so I was like fucking 5, nigga.
I feel because you were too young for a Do the Right Thing.
For sure. So
that's
where them titties was at. Man, where them titties was at. Rosie.
Wow.
Yeah. Funny Blerds and Clips quick minute story. The fucking I want to say first because I know it ain't gonna be the last. The first time I met Rosie Perez is when the celebrities was going out and hitting the polls in the different cities when early voting started, when Barack Obama ran for the his first term.
Oh, I thought you meant like she was hitting the poll. Break off for that.
Nigga, that's amazing. So me and my brother, we was walking out of this shit. We went and voted. We was hella proud of shit. Niggas was old enough to vote. We did it. We came out. You know what I'm saying? We came out, and so yeah, that was our first joint that we were old enough to vote for. So we come out, and there was and we've been doing this shit for years and years. I try to tell niggas like this shit goes way back. We see somebody that look like somebody, we will point out that they look like somebody. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just to get the joke off, and we make it clearly jokey so person won't get offended. But we'd be like, hey, anybody ever tell you look like? Right. We'd do that shit all the time. So, nigga, we see this little Spanish chick with some big ass sunglasses on, walking towards the entry to the shit, and she had 2 dudes behind her, like big motherfuckers. Wasn't thinking at the time that's security, just was a chick with 2 dudes walking down the street, and so I looked and I was like, hey, and so I nudged my brother and shit, and I was like, hey, bro, like look, hey, it's like, hey, excuse me. And she looked up, had the sunglasses on. I was like, anybody ever tell you look like Rosie Perez? And she pulled her sunglasses off, and nigga, we died. Like, oh shit, nigga. Nigga fucked me up so bad.
Like she hit you with the Dr. Strange.
Right. Right, nigga was like, it's her, nigga. Like, it was so fucking crazy. So then she came over to us. It was me and my brother, and my mom and my stepfather was at the car, and she just came over and had a whole ass conversation with us, with her security. She told us, we asked her why she was here, and she told us they was going around and just hitting all the different voter spots or whatever, and just, you know what I'm saying, speaking up on Barack's behalf and shit type shit. So it was her and a couple other celebrities and shit that was just going around and hitting all the different early voting spots that they could. So she just happened to come to the one that we went to. So it was just random as fuck. I was like, yo, that is crazy. So then other people was coming out the shit from voting and was seeing us talking to her and was like, oh shit, it's the chick from it's White Men Can't Jump. And she was like, you motherfuckers ain't never seen Pineapple Express. It was like, oh yeah, because that was not too long after that shit had come out. So it's just like, yeah, but don't nobody give a fuck about your new movies, lady. Like, you was on Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was on Jeopardy, okay? White Men Can't Jump will always hold a special place in my heart.
What is that quiche?
Right? She was cooking that shit on Jeopardy too. But yeah, definitely my shit for real. Just one of my favorite. It's just one of my favorite joints in general. You know what I'm saying? And also, that was also low key. I have since been proven wrong, but at the time I felt like Wesley Snipes could do no wrong.
Right.
But
well,
you know,
but that was in his great streak of being,
yeah, for sure,
of finally being able to lead some shit and do some things. So I mean, yeah, you couldn't really fuck with early '90s Wesley.
No,
not until he started finding, and I can't knock him for making his money once he realized that he could do them foreign markets and start just doing the bullshit that he was doing. But yeah I get it. But
it definitely he definitely peed in the water a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, no, but I get it. But I mean, those were my days of since I was still in high school. Those were like our high school weekend shit. Like we went to go see that weekend that it came out.
For sure,
kind of thing. That was definitely a priority.
Yeah.
So yeah, good memories for that shit.
Absolutely.
So, I guess we just do 3 and 3.
Yeah, fuck
okay.
it.
So my last pick here, outside of the fact, what up, Richie Carlisle? I'm not speaking on Above the Rim, even though Above the Rim was on the list of possible things to talk about. But it kind of goes without saying, it's too easy to a certain degree. So outside of that, I'm actually going to focus on Uncut Gems is my other one.
Wait, what was that?
Uncut Gems.
Oh, nigga, run it, count that,
nigga. Uncut Gems with giving a great ass performance from
my lord, Kevin Garnett.
Like, it's amazing what I guess some natural instinct and with some good direction could do for you. Where it's like, I had no problem whatsoever watching him in that role in that movie, where even though he's playing himself, it was like he never took me out of the movie to be like, yo, he's doing a shitty job.
No, absolutely not. No, he bodied that shit. And bro, shit. I mean, well, that was, I'm about to say, I'm really trying to remember now. It was, I know I had that in my top 3 movies of the year.
Oh, it was my top movie of the year.
I must say it was. Yeah. I just don't remember specifically if I said it was my top or not. So yeah, that is absolutely a fucking fact, my nigga. Like, that shit was like everything about the movie, like across the board. I can't think of a bad performance that was turned in this movie.
Of course not. I mean, even outside of, obviously the focus is on Adam Sandler doing his thing, and it's like, yeah, Adam Sandler could do things under the right direction. And I mean, the Safdie brothers, between that and Good Time, them 2 movies alone, like I said, definitely had me really wanting to check more for Safdie brothers stuff. But the fact that it's so centered around, those games with Philly and the Celtics during that period, it was like, yo, the intensity of the movie itself, but then still like just the fact that it did center around a lot having to do with basketball. But I mean, it was just too good of a quality movie for me to not mention that in my tops for just basketball related movies.
Yeah, I'm not even mad at that shit, because I'm about to say, because this whole time, and for similar, while at the same time different reasons and shit, I also been wanting to I've been over here thinking like Like, which is funny, and you'll see why. Because I've been over here like waiting to go. Grown-ups.
I won't. You know, I probably only saw Grown Ups once, and I don't remember the basketball aspect of that.
The old niggas in their hometown when they came back that just would not let go of the fact that nigga that when Adam Sandler made the game-winning shot, his foot was on the line at the 3-point.
No.
So they did the rematch game at the end.
Okay.
And he let them niggas, and he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think I watched that and 2 only one time.
For real?
Yeah.
I know niggas tore that shit apart. Like the critics and shit. That was like,
I didn't hate him,
this was
but I
just
mean,
Adam Sandler and his friends making an excuse to blah blah blah.
Yeah. So,
Lav, you a real one. You know what it is out here in these streets. One time, shout out to the Lucky Lav of the Everything and Then Some podcast
Lav
for the
and Jerry.
goddamn subscription.
Lav and Jerry up in this bitch.
Y'all already know what it is. What's popping? No, but I wouldn't genuinely put that on there because I was only thinking to throw it out there as low key a joke too because there was a basketball game in it and shit. But I could not genuinely get off this list without Space Jam though. Just the first one, just on the strength though.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because at the time for me, especially when that shit came out, that was that perfect time and age for me to be like still fucking with the Looney Tunes. Absolutely fucking loving everything that was happening with Michael Jordan. That was when a nigga was into basketball for real. And then just the shit that they did with that joint was just absolutely dope. There's not too much that needs to be fucking said about Space Jam. Y'all niggas know what it is. It's Space Jam. And it gets a large boost of nostalgia points from me particularly. You know what I'm saying? Because in all actuality, it's not that great of a movie.
Yeah, it's not. But, you know, it was for kids. Basically.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
For the family.
Fucking Space Jam. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
it was family entertainment. Okay?
Family movie.
That's all y'all need to know. Okay? That's all y'all need to know. All right, man, cool. So what else we got on the goddamn docket today? That's going to cover it for us here in Cleveland for All-Star Weekend 2022. Goddamn basketball, blah, 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 yada, 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 ham sandwich, whatever.
Well, you figure since we got so much stuff to catch up on as far as TV and movies and all that, so we'll cover a lot of that on the next episode. So I'm going to finish out with covering a couple other things that we normally don't talk about since it's always film shit.
Yes!
So, shout out to the homie Chad.
That is
Chad,
dope.
Chad in Amsterdam, number 6. My homie Chad, Bill U. He moved to Amsterdam about 10 years ago, maybe somewhere even more than that.
Yeah.
And,
I remember you talking about this.
Oh, yeah. That's my nigga. So
Okay, hold on. Yeah, go ahead. I'm going to grab another caffeinated beverage.
So he's been out there living in Amsterdam, going to school, working and everything. And he made a comic completely about his life experiences of him living in Amsterdam as a black man. And if you don't know anything about Holland overall, it's not just so overtly racist, but there are still a lot of racist things that go on there as far as like them celebrating during Christmas time with Black Pete, who's like straight in blackface and all of this, and is so much of a cultural shift of him being an expat living there, just living with the differences. Like in the 6th issue, because like a lot of times I've been ordering the issues from him and he's been shipping them over. This one he actually got in one of the bookstores, Max Back's bookstore on Coventry, if you were hip. I've actually been holding some of these. And this one, he actually does a whole thing about how in Holland or in Amsterdam, you know how it's different in Europe where people actually take time out for burnout. So like you could basically just be having a stressful time and just decide, all right, I don't want to come to work today or for a couple of days because you got the burnout. And it's just so acceptable versus how we're here in America where it's like, nah, we ain't got time for the burnout. Like, it got to be really, really bad for us to be able to just like, we're not coming into work, or to be even accepted that we're not coming into work and all that. So he was like, once he kind of found out how like lenient they were on this whole idea, as soon as he found it out, it was like the next day, he decides to be like, fuck it, he ain't coming into work. And he basically didn't come into work for the next week based on burnout. And they wanted him to see a counselor. So he's like, cool, yeah, I'll see a counselor about the burnout. So the counselor is basically talking to him, asking him about what he deems is you know, a real reason that he has the burnout. And he's basically like, look, not only do I have the burnout, but it's different for me as a black man that lives in America, that all the stuff that I have to deal with all of the pressures that we don't get a chance to do this. And it's like, this is what I deal with. And y'all motherfuckers getting burned out on just being stressed to coming to work every day. Like, we ain't got that kind of shit. So you tell that between all of the other pressures I got to deal with of being this one black dude at this one job amongst all these other, you know, Hollanders and shit. Like, nah, like if anybody got the burnout, I got the burnout, just taking advantage of shit like that. But he tells a bunch of other like those stories of just experiences of him partying, chilling, you know, meeting people. And this particular issue, he told a whole story about how he met Shalimar back in the 80s and shit, about how his uncle, he went to go visit and he was staying with his aunt and uncle in Florida.
In Bel Air?
No, in Florida, no less. And how his uncle basically took him to go to this Holiday Inn or some shit. And Shalimar was standing there and they met him. So they thinking they about to meet Jodie Watley and Jeffrey Daniel and Howard Hewitt, but it was Howard Hewitt, Mickey Free, and whatever other chick that they got to read.
Oh, you talking about the new bad bitch,
Right.
Shalimar. Mickey Free.
like, that's Mickey Free. Mickey Free is not a girl. That's me. It's not a girl. So he tells this story about how he gets there and they tell him like, all right, so him and his cousin, he's like, yeah, y'all just sit y'all little ass out there, and they end up going to the bathroom. They try to figure out like, why the fuck did they go in the bathroom? And he's like, he found out years later he was thinking about this shit when somebody offered him to go in the bathroom to do some coke, and then it hit him like, oh shit, they were in the bathroom doing coke.
For sure.
To figure that out decades later, the assumption, but shit like that. But yeah, Chad is a dope ass nigga as far as like, you know, he used to rap, make beats and shit, but also, like I said, he's a fucking phenomenal writer. So seriously, look that shit up on Instagram or Twitter. Just put in Chad in Amsterdam. Chad in Amsterdam, nigga. Chad in Amsterdam. Look that shit up. You will not be
I feel
disappointed.
like this illustration style looks to me like Super Jail.
He has somebody different do the art every issue.
For sure. I'm saying this one particularly.
No, I got you.
But this look like Super Jail. Have you ever seen it?
Yeah, I haven't watched the show, but I know what you're talking about. Like, I've seen it on and shit. But no, I just wanted to mention
okay.
that.
So and then the illustration on the inside doesn't look like the cover at all. Okay.
That's why I'm just saying that to set a precedent. Like, every issue looks different because he always worked with different people just to get
dope,
the shit
bro.
done. But no, it's like, nigga, the writing is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, this is super dope, bro. This crazy. This cover is nutty as fuck though.
Yeah, that nigga's funny as fuck. But yeah, every issue so far, like I said, 6 issues. It's just interesting ass reading to kind of almost look at some biographical shit by somebody you know, but he's telling stories that you don't know about. So some of it will be about times in Cleveland, other stuff will be about him being in Amsterdam, and you know, that's dope as fuck. So then also close out. Still, so this is Black History. So I had to get this all Black History on top of supporting the homies. So more Black History that I did a couple weeks ago. I got some shit, so I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come. So I ain't even show you what I was bringing.
Oh shit!
But,
okay, I'm gonna say nigga, fully surprised.
So to make sure that I always support my black folks, especially when it comes to the geekdom, I said fuck it and made sure that I went and I copped and I found Ironheart.
Shit.
So the Riri Williams version of Ironheart, fucking Iron Man, nigga, I had to get for the black. So of course he got her black head.
Oh, the camera. What happened?
What are you doing?
Oh, it's back.
Okay, you're back.
What just happened?
Oh, so you didn't like me showing the black on this motherfucker. You decided to just
you know
cut
what
the
it is?
feed, huh?
They
Okay.
trying to take that out of the feed.
Okay.
They don't want that to be seen, brother.
Oh, that's what y'all doing? Okay. All right.
Wow.
Then. Yeah, wow. So, with that being said, we got let me make sure that shit's still on YouTube. So we got network shit going on.
Do we? What is happening? We are green over here, so the internet feed is running as it should.
What is going on?
It says we're dropping very, very minimal frames. So what is the problem?
We could be dropping knowledge.
Why are these people called fans? They don't cool me. So it's running here. Then what didn't you think I would do in this moment here. Boom. And okay, so I think you just it's just not refreshing for you over there because it's over here.
For YouTuberish.
Yeah, perhaps refresh the the John.
Oh, ain't that about it, bitch? Oh, so now you're not gonna connect to the internet now, huh? That's what you doing? That's what you doing now?
That's what we on. That's what's hot in the streets. That's what's popping right now. So listen, we over here thinking that you know what I'm saying, we ain't on the internet and such, but then again, it appears that we might be. Somebody drop something in the chat if you can see/hear us.
Bitch, I might be. Bitch, I might be. Boy, you geeked up.
It says we're streaming at least.
Well, I mean, yeah, on my phone, it's definitely streaming stuff.
Okay, we're there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to check the Twitch as well and make sure that we're live there.
Twitch.
Yeah.
Like
you gotta have something
do about this time.
If you want to breathe with me. All right, cool.
Yeah, fuck it. So anyway, so if that's the case, so yeah, got Riri Williams, Ironheart. So black woman in iron suit. I don't know shit about her because I don't read new comics. So
it was just for the sake of the for the representation.
Yeah, just had to do it for the representation.
I ain't mad at you, brother. I ain't mad at you. Makes perfect sense to me.
The other one, I always got to represent for the homie, the man, the myth, the legend, Colt 45 himself, Lando Calrissian, motherfucking Billy D. Williams.
Chewbacca, how are you?
Yeah, the general version from Return of the Jedi. So, because I already got like his classic one, and if you've seen like my old promo video for Blerds and Clips where I used the Empire Strikes Back one, making out with the Donald Glover version.
Actually, I have both of them in Funko Pop form on the top shelf, directly behind us right now.
Yeah,
I have young and old Lando.
And then lastly, I had passed on getting this shit before, and then I said, all right, I'm gonna go back since I ended up seeing it in GameStop because I regretted not getting it the first time. As much as I hate the fucking movie, I gotta represent my nigga Brian Tyree Henry and getting Fastos.
Okay.
From fucking Eternals. So
I ain't even mad at it.
So as terrible as that movie is, I gotta represent the blacks. Every time I usually see black characters, especially within Marvel and Star Wars shit, I'm gonna buy Hasbro shit. I'm gonna have to represent it for the black characters because it's Black History. So
it is. You're right.
That's all I got.
I'm trying to think. Have I bought anything black this month? I feel like I'm supposed to. I watched Raising Dion. That was supporting black. Jeez, gosh, what else did I do black? You know what I'm saying? I'm raising a black child. I've got nothing. In the words of Whitney, I've got nothing.
Yeah, whatever.
Nah, man, that's what that movie Eternals was and is fucking it's the path to the least of resistance to get to sleep, nigga. Like, you got that shit on, nigga. Oh man, it's over with, nigga. Like, you could be wide awake, bro. Matter of fact, like, check this out. This is what you do, Jerry. Tomorrow morning when you wake up, nigga, refreshed, okay? Get you a premium 8 hours, my nigga. Deep REM, nigga, REM sleep, nigga. And then wake up feeling fully refreshed. Sit down on the couch and cut on Eternals and watch you get another 9 hours. Nigga, premium, high quality sleep, nigga, just by turning that shit on, okay? Eternals is gonna do it to you, all right? Tuba Ryan, what's happening? What's going on? Appreciate you tapping in. Listen, that shit is funny as hell, bro. Like, I ain't mad at you though, because I mean, I would probably cop this joint too. Like,
yeah,
no
like
bullshit.
I'm saying, just to definitely have, like I said, in the
Like he would be the only Eternals character I would get the Funko
That's the
Pop
only
of.
one on mine.
I'm saying I would get the Funko of him specifically. I mean, but you know what though? What is happening? They trying to stop us and shut us down on Black History Month.
It's too black.
It's too black.
Too black.
Too
strong.
Too black.
Too black.
Too black.
Too strong.
Too strong.
Chuck, Kelly Drippers is still fighting on us. Don't know if we can do this, because we always do this. Yeah, boy.
Base, how low can you go? Death row, what a brother know. Once again, Black is the incredible.
One animal, the incredible D. Public enemy number one.
5-0 said freeze, and I got numb. Can I tell them that I really never had a gun?
But it's the wax that's a Terminator X-Fun.
Now they got me in a cell because the records they sell. Because a brother like me said, well, Farrakhan's a prophet and I think you want to listen to what he can say to you. What you ought to do is follow for now.
Power to the people say, make a miracle. Pump the lyrical. Black is back all in. We're going to win. Check it out.
Yeah, y'all. Here we go again. Turn it up.
Right.
It's the motherfucking Blerds and Clips Podcast.
This is what happens.
What Stewie say? That's what happens. That's what happens, man. You got money to buy fake mustaches, huh? You know what? The battery has probably died in the camera, and I am not gonna bother to change it at this point. You know what? We love y'all.
We were about to end anyway.
We weren't wrapping up anyway. Fucking fine. All right. The internet want to stop us. Okay, we see what's happening.
Right.
With our third eyes. Okay. You know what I'm saying? God damn it. There's 3 pairs of eyes between these two brothers.
Yeah.
Even when we sleep, we always stay woke.
Hell yeah, brother.
You know what it is. All right, man. So that's gonna go ahead and wrap it the hell up for us on another Black History Month installment of the Blerds and Clips Podcast. Oh man, I swear to God, we appreciate y'all tapping in with us like y'all do every week, man. Right here on the Pro 3 ENT Network. This is our TV, movie, video game, whatever the hell else we feel like talking about podcast. As always, you are much appreciated. Make sure that y'all give us a follow over here on the Twitch at twitch.tv/BKAY. And continue to tap in with us. Give us that follow or give us that subscription. We need that. And if you got that Amazon Prime, baby, it don't cost you nothing to support the channel. As always, if you got questions, concerns, comments, or show topics, send them things to us over at blerdsandclips@gmail.com. We try to make this thing as easy as possible, my G's. As always, make sure you give us a follow. Hit the Blerds and Clips Instagram page. Make sure you following me at BKA Watts and my partner
Vigatron 999.
Yeah, just like that one time. And actually, no, Ryan, no, there's not an adapter for the camera. We have a dual battery in there, but I might have mistakenly, when I was swapping the batteries out, I might have put the wrong battery back in. So it's potentially my fault. It's user error. It's me. But we are genuinely at our hour anyway, so it was time to wrap it up. So this is fine. We're not. I'm not upset. I'm not mad about this. It's fine.
Yeah, I should have known Ryan, the tech nerd, was going to jump in. Not like I don't call him when I have my computer issues, so.
Hey man, listen, it be happening. Like I said, it's like I said, definitely my fault because I took the batteries out and I had the new batteries in the adapters, the charger adapters, and I swapped them. And I may have put clearly because it just went out that fast, and I just changed them before we started the show. It usually lasts about 2 hours, so I definitely must have put one of the uncharged batteries back in unintentionally. So that's probably my fault. But make sure y'all tap in with the gang. Follow us. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna get you back with that follow, and we'll be right back at y'all next week again with another episode of Blerds and Clips. And we out.